Basic Editing with PowerDirector 18, Basic Editing. This video shows how to edit videos with Cyberlink Powerdirector. We'll show you how to split videos into clips, then rearrange or delete the clips to produce final videos. This video is part of a video user's guide for Cyberlink Powerdirector version 18. To watch the videos in order, open this web page. Suggestion: to learn PowerDirector faster, pause and play this video in one window while you open the editor and repeat the steps in another window. The previous video showed how to open PowerDirector, initialize settings, and import files to edit. For editing, the PowerDirector window should look like this. The upper left quarter should show the media library, which contains the files you've imported. If not, click the top icon at the left. The bottom half of the window should show the timeline tracks. If not, go to the top, click View, and select Timeline Mode. To edit videos, drag them down to one of the timeline tracks. You can drag complete videos from one track to another. But for most editing, you'll split videos into sections called clips. Then you'll be rearranging or deleting the clips. To edit videos on a track, check the boxes at the end of that track so that the video will be shown in the preview window at upper right and the audio will be heard through your speakers or headphones. Uncheck the boxes in the other tracks that have videos in them, otherwise you'll get very confused because everything will be shown or heard at the same time. To adjust the playback point, which is indicated by this marker and this line, drag the timeline pointer above the tracks or click on that line, or you can move it by dragging this pointer under the preview window or clicking on that line. Also, if you select a clip other than the one containing the timeline marker, the marker will move to the beginning of that clip. Use the playback controls to fine-tune the position of the playback point. This icon will pause and play the video at normal speed. This will return the playback position to the beginning of all the tracks. This will back up the playback position a single frame per click, and you can see the frames right here. This one will go forward single clicks. This one will play the video at increased speed. These are seconds, remember, but it's increased speed now. To return to normal speed, click the play button here. And you can take a snapshot that we'll be discussing later by clicking here. It will take a snapshot of the current screen. To split the video, you'll position the playback indicator exactly where you want it and then click the split icon. A warning on that: if the position indicator does not cross any selected clips, which it does not, it will split all the clips it crosses when you click it. If, however, there is a selected clip that it crosses, it will only split the selected clip. It will not split other videos that it crosses. It split this one, but it did not split this one. To help you split before a single word, you can expand the timeline display by dragging this circle to the right or by clicking the plus sign. You can decrease the stretch of it by clicking the minus sign. When you expand it, and if you expand it enough, you can actually use the audio track waveform to pinpoint individual words where you want to split your video. You play it, you listen, and you look at the waveform, and you can determine which waveform peaks correspond to particular words that you're trying to split. Now things are starting to separate, and these are individual words. You can very accurately position for a split when you have it expanded like this. Sometimes after a clip is copied or removed, the audio waveform is not shown. This problem has been around for years through several Powerdirector versions. Numerous fixes have been proposed on the forums. Try these. They sometimes work for me. Simply wait 5 or 10 minutes. Or you can try just splitting the clip at numerous places. Sometimes the waveform will appear to the right of the splits. If the waveform is still missing, try these. Right-click the media library, select Remove All Unused Content from Library. You can try dragging the clip back and forth or down to other tracks. You can click Edit, Preferences, General, then click Manually Delete, select All, delete selected files, and then click OK. Then click OK again, and then close. Or lastly, you can try saving the project, close the editor, then open the saved project. To help you, in addition to listening to the audio and watching the video as you play the video, you can use these numbers here, and they indicate the time for the playback position in hours, minutes, seconds, and number of frames since the last second. With this warning, if there are no selected clips, this time will it be from the beginning of the tracks here. If there is a selected clip, the progress marker will be in that clip, and these times will be the time from the beginning of the clip. Since it's at the beginning of the clip, the time is 0. And as you advance it with this control, you'll be moving it through this selected clip. So now it's only at 5 seconds from the beginning of the clip. If you deselect all the clips again by clicking elsewhere or by hitting play button, these numbers revert to the time from the beginning of the tracks. Here are some tips for splitting. When you're editing, the name of the audio track will obscure the audio display depending on how long the name of the video is, and it will make it hard for you to split the video by looking at the audio track in this area. And the way to eliminate that problem is right-click the video that's got the problem, select Edit Clip Alias, and check Change Alias. Now you can change this title to show as something else down here. This won't change the title up here. So now what I recommend, if you have several videos you're editing, is you just use numbers, single digits. So I would change that to the number 1 only. Now all that shows here is the number 1, and you can see the audio track. You can also make that change up here before you drag the video on the tracks. So I could rename this one here. Right-click it. One of the options is Change Alias. And again, you can change that to like a single digit. and then press enter. And now that one is only called 2 up here. Now that didn't change the name if you've already dragged it down here, but if you drag it down again, it'll only have a 2 at the beginning. To move a clip, once you have split each end, click in the clip to select it and then just drag it wherever you want. To insert a clip, always drag it so one of its edges lines up with an existing split. If there is no split, create one before you insert the other clip. The options when you release the button are overwrite, the moved clip just replaces the parts of the video it covers. Insert, the clip is inserted and the existing video clips move to the right to make room. Insert and move clips. It works like insert, except that clips on all the other tracks also move the same amount. There are several ways to copy a clip and then insert it somewhere else in one of the videos you're editing. I'm going to recommend this method because it gets you into the least amount of trouble. Select the clip you want to copy. Press Ctrl+C to copy it. Click in an empty track. Anywhere in an empty track, press Ctrl+V to paste. Now drag the copy wherever you want to insert it. Release the button. Now the options are overwrite, it'll just write it right on top of what's there. Insert, it'll insert it and move the clips that are on the right to make room for it. Insert and move all clips. It will insert it and move the clips on all the tracks the same amount. To delete a clip, select it and press the delete key. As we'll show in later videos, you can unlink the audio and video parts of a clip and select the parts separately. To move, insert, copy, or delete both parts of an unlinked clip, you must select both parts. The options after pressing delete are leave the gap, move clips on the current track to fill the gap, or move clips on all the tracks by the same amount. To cancel the delete command, click elsewhere in the timeline area. We've covered all the basic editing operations. The next video will cover more advanced operations. If you enjoyed this Tom's Tech Notes video, please like it and please leave a comment. For more help creating videos, please open my webpage at the URL shown here. To watch my other videos, open the website. You can also click links in the video description. When thumbnails appear, click at upper left to open the playlist for this video. Click at lower left to watch a video specially recommended for you. Click my photo to visit the Tom's Tech Notes channel. To subscribe, please click the red button. If you don't see the red button, hover over my photo to show it.